Hello, everyone. Well, I think Mr. Leon has been inside this lock because this side was cut over here. You can kind of see the scoring on the metal where he used a knife. These guys have been ground flat, and one of the posts is missing. So the first time I was messing with it, I was having a hard time getting into it, but I finally got my right tension wrench and everything. I thought Mr. Leon might have gotten in there and put some of his special little pins in there, but he probably was just examining it and looking at it. There's a high set pin, and it's a 4-pin lock, and there's a high set pin in the very back on pin 4, and we'll see if I can get this thing to open on camera for us. The first time I just barely turned this, when I opened it, I just barely, this thing didn't even rotate very much, and it popped open. I went, wow. And so I tried it again. Of course, this is always off camera, and now it's going to make itself look like a Medico on video. Alright, I got to click out of pin 4. Pin 3 feels solid, unless I'm hitting the warding. There we go. So that's the first of my Leon locks to open. I tried the tubular lock, and my Clom gun would not fit it, even though it's a 7.8. And my other tensioning tools will tension it. You can see the pins coming up, but it won't turn at all. So this one's going to have to be like a single pin pick on this puppy right here. But there we go. See, Mr. Leon has probably been in here looking around to see what's inside there. And I also noticed a little ding here where he probably took a screwdriver and tried to pry it open. But still, it's an interesting little lock, and it was fun to pick. Like I said, but it was the first one that I grabbed up, and I messed around with it, and I couldn't get it open. And finally, I figured out its little secret. So there you go. I'll get to some more. I tried to pick his challenge lock in hand, just like, holding it like this and just trying to pick it. I'm probably going to have to put this puppy in a vise. And if I do pick it, I'm got to be really careful when gutting it, because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess up his lock by gutting it. And it looks like a standard key pin there. So I might try that one later on, but I just want to let you know I got one of them. And these other ones, man, you talk about you people in Europe have got it not so easy, because this guy's fairly paracentric, pretty hard to mess around with, and this is just a little, he's wide open keyway, but I haven't picked this one yet. I haven't messed around with them too much. Like I said, this is the only one that I've really messed around with. The first one that I opened up. So there we go. A lot of fun to be had. More fun coming up. I'll probably have to single pin pick this one, and I've yet to single pin pick a tubular lock. I've tried, but that will be one to try to mess with. And let me show you this other guy's. Here's another one that's, you can go from this warding down here. You sure as hell are not going to be able to go from the bottom unless, no, you can't. You can't go to the bottom and reach up. They're in the way. So even though these are just like stock locks and stuff for you guys over there, man, they're pretty challenging for over here in America. And this guy, I'm going to get my decoder. I've got a little, I actually have a decoder in that 20-piece jiggler key set. There was a decoder in there, and I'll use that one And this guy also is a dimple lock, and I'm going to have to mess with him, like I said, with, I know you tension one way and pick the other, something like that, but I'll figure it out. We'll see. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, there you go. Hope everyone's having a good time. That's all I've got for you right now is the opening of a Blackspur. And I really appreciate these European locks because we don't get to run into things like that over here very often. Most of the time it's quick sets, maybe a Schlage or a Yale keyway, but most of the time it's just quick set and master lock is would be the main things we run into around here. There you go. Sorry, that's my little update. I don't have anything else right now.